Here, you'll learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Vision Care is the place to go for new glasses. Our opticians are trained to style you with a frame that fits your face, so they look great and are comfortable all day long. Based on the doctor's recommendation, we'll help you choose the lens features that will be best for how you do life. Plus, you might have fun too.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
College is where
Welcome
ideas
back
come
to the
Check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Perfect. Awesome. Alrighty, Jazz, you ready to go? I think we're about ready. Ugh. The live stream went by way quicker than I thought, so.
where you'll find your pack. And at Northern State University, you'll leave the pack. It's part of the Northern experience, right here in Aberdeen, South Dakota. This is where the next generation of leaders thrive. Through world-class facilities, hands-on experiences, and generous scholarship opportunities to impact every part of who you're meant to be. Don't just earn a degree, shape your future and experience Northern.
The State Bank of Eagle Butte would like to wish all students of all schools a successful year of school and good luck in all your future endeavors. May this year be the best year ever. High school activities teach our young people many of the skills they will need later in adult life. Good luck once again, and wishing you the best for this school year. Thank you from all the employees here at the State Bank of Eagle Butte.
Welcome back to the State
big
Bank.
enough.
This guy right here. This guy right here. And this guy right over here.
Serve you and small enough to know you. Member FDIC.
Nestled on the Standing Rock Sioux Nation, Gray Willow Studio is a powerhouse in entertainment. Our unique, award-winning team offers ADR, film, and music production, collaborating with major studios across the world. Proudly operating by natives for natives by Gray Willow, we support Standing Rock and Eagle Butte athletics and events. Experience top-tier production services with Gray Willow Studio, a dedicated and influential force in the industry. Check out what the latest projects are at bygraywillow.com.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big
Welcome back
adventure.
to the State Bank of Eagle Butte broadcast booth, proud sponsor of all Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves activities.
Welcome back, everybody, a part of the Cheyenne River area, wherever you are tuned in from. Welcome back to yet another great game here in Eagle Butte, South Dakota, where we are going to watch our very own Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves defend home court against the Lakota Tech Tatanka. We already know our starters coming out here on the court. We're going to have number 3, Levi Smooth Elk Nation. Number 11, Nehemiah Neo Vio. Number 12, Nicholas Dub Woods II. And making his way into the starting lineup here tonight, it's going to be number 23, ISO Austin Johnson. And, of course, filling out the big man spot, the one down low, it's, of course, going to be number 45, Destin Strayhead. Hey, get comfortable. We're going to be back with a great game here in a little bit after the flag song, so stay tuned. We'll be right back. All right, folks, who's ready for some good old Cheyenne River basketball coming right at you? And for those that do not know, this week is going to be a big-time week for every single one of our Cheyenne River teams. For the boys, it's going to be the end of the regular season, and I do believe the girls will be starting their postseason. Happening right now, let's send a shout-out on over to the THPW Thunderhawks as well as the Takini Skyhawks, who are currently playing in their little tournament to get into, basically like a play-in tournament, basically, to get into the actual regions. Good luck to the Skyhawks as well as the Thunderhawks. The Thunderhawks will be playing Sully Buttes, and of course the Skyhawks are going down to Faith. Y'all ready to go? Let's get it. We are up and we are underway. It's going towards the Braves here. Our rematch for the very first game of the 48th annual Lakota Nation Invitational. These two teams played one another. Kicks it out, elbow 3. Johnson puts it up, not enough. Straight head, a little too short that time. Woods finds the rebound, cleaning up on the inside. Nicholas Woods gets the first 2 points up on the board for the Braves here. All right, let's get it rolling. You got Tatanka out there. Who has that? That's going to be Reese around him. Kicks it out, corner 3, that's good. Knocking that one down was number 32, Richard Palmer III. Look out for Palmer. He's going to be knocking down as many buckets as you will let him here tonight. Richard Palmer, one of the more exciting players out at Tatanka. Here we go, Elk Nation has it here. Swings it back over to Johnson on the corner. Inside, Woods muscling up. Bounce pass inside on over to Straighthead. Kicks it back out to Johnson. Resets, gets it back on over to Vio. A little too hard on the pass that time, but Vio's able to recover. Going baseline, kicks it inside. Straighthead, easy little runner, no good. Fighting for the rebound. That's going to be picked up by Straighthead, but it's going to be picked off by number 3, Reddist. Gets the steal that time. Hands it back on over to Palmer. 6 minutes and 30 seconds remaining here. 3-2. Palmer is trapped here. He's off of his pivot. He can't go anywhere with it. And a good timeout that time called by Coach. He's seen that his man Palmer was in trouble there. No help was on the way. So coach got called for the timeout here. Remember, tomorrow it's going to be a game right here at home as the Lady Braves have home court advantage due to their third seeding. Remember, the higher seeds in the postseason get home court advantage. So tomorrow, everybody out there in the Cheyenne River area, come out and support your Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Lady Braves as they'll be taking on the Lady Chieftains tomorrow. Remember, in the postseason, you need to win 2 games to advance on into the Sweet 16. Let's get back into it right here. We are underway. Around him, inside pass. Back on over the Palmer, stolen away. Johnson with the steal that time. ISO gets it on over to Neo. Somebody got some ankles broken over there. Neo's going to drive, kicks it all the way out. Too smooth, a little too hard on that pass that time as it goes out of bounds. Out of bounds that time, called on the Braves. That's going to be a turnover. 6 minutes and 7 seconds remaining. Palmer, a little too hard on that pass there. These guys are kind of steaming the ball at each other. Not at one another, but at their own teammates here. Palmer, ISO, going straight at straight heads. Going to put it up off the glass. No. That's a no good that time. That's going to be rebounded by Johnson. Inside, Vio kicks it back out. Johnson inside, extra pass, entry, up and not enough. But Straighthead's able to get the rebound that time, but it's going to be poked away, stolen by number 34. That's going to be Brewer taking that one back. Reddist has it here. Reddist. Corner 3. In and out, not enough. Couldn't get that one to fall. Fighting for the rebound. That's going to be Johnson coming away with that one this time. Smooth as it here. 5 minutes and 24 seconds remaining here. Fakes the inside, back on over to Vio. Vio just kind of working the way around the arc, and that's going to be called as a reach-in foul on number 32, Richard Palmer III. And fun fact, is only a freshman, Lakota Tech. They got a lot to look forward to in the coming years. A lot of growing pains this year. Inbound play coming your way inside. Vio, clean look. Knocking that one down was, of course, going to be number 11, Nehemiah Vio, off of the assist from Elk Nation. Running Redis to the line, poked away. That's going to be stolen by Elk Nation. On the defensive end, back on over to Vio. Lost his handle. That's going to be going out of bounds. That's a turnover for the Braves. Great steal that time from number 3, Levi. Smooth Elk Nation taking that one away. And we're rolling. Redis getting picked up full court, and that's going to be a steal by Vio. Vio's going to drive, inside pass, nearly gets picked off. Elk Nation's able to recover that time. Resets behind the arc, looking for a play here. Going to get it inside, back on over. Straighthead muscling up and in. Destin Straighthead knocking that one down off of the assist from Neo. Here comes that Braves patented full court press as Elk Nation pulls down the steal. They're saying he stepped out of bounds that time, though, so that's going to be a turnover. But still, that Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves full court press is something to be kind of wary about. Palmer going to go straight up at straight head, low spin move that time. Could not get that one to fall. Tried to put him in the blender. No good. That's going to be called as out of bounds. Last touch by the Braves that time. 4 minutes and 21 seconds remaining here. The Braves, 6. Tatanka, 3. Outside back on over to number 3. That's going to be handed off. That's going to be a 3. Not enough. Couldn't get that one to fall. Rebounded that time by number 25. Over to Palmer. Palmer's going to go driving. Not enough. Johnson pulls that one in, and it's going to be picked off. Palmer gets it back, and then he's going to slip up and fall, and that's going out of bounds. They're saying the Braves touched it last. Give me one quick second as I adjust myself with these numbers here. I'm not used to seeing 2 numbers on one singular player. So number 25, that is going to be Bowen Redis. Number 34, Hunter Brewer. Number 3, Terrence Redis. Number 24, Reese around him. And number 32, Richard Palmer the third. Sorry. I know there's a lot of teams out there that do that, where they switch up their numbers quite a bit. I'm just not so used to it, to be honest with you. Ooh, they're going to. I did not see what happened. Somebody go back on the live and send it to me. What happened? I looked away for 1 second. I was getting these numbers adjusted. Is that a tech? Did Palmer get? Oh, really? Okay. That's on me. 1 for 2 that time for number 11, Nehemiah Vio. Neo. That was a tech. Win. The 1 second I look away and I lose. Eyes on it. Elk Nation going straight to the line. Kicks it back on over to Woods. They're going to call Elk Nation for the travel that time. Turnover. Tatanka gets the ball back here. Here we go. We got around him, giving it back on over to Reddist. Reddist has it, looking to drive. Vio's picking him up. Nice defense that time. Short, couldn't get that one to fall. Rebounded that time by Straighthead. Already 5 rebounds, gets it inside. Elk Nation cuts it. Johnson, corner 3, that's good. Johnson knocking that one down from a range after the assist from Elk Nation. Corner, back on out. Over to Redis, inside to around him. Looking to pull up. The awkward shot, couldn't get it to go. Knew he couldn't leave his foot off of the pivot that time. No one looked like they were open, so we just kind of took the prayer from mid-range. No good. 7-point lead here for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves as the Tatanka team gets the ball back here. Inbound play on the way. Inbounding is going to be around him. Swings it all the way out to Reddist. Gets it back on over to number 34, Brewer. Brewer inside around him. Trying to get around him. Gets it back over. Stolen away. Vio with the steal that time in transition all the way back to Johnson. Nobody's there. Knocking that one down. ISO Johnson knocking that one in after the steal and the assist. From Vio. Nehemiah Vio got the steal, and he had the assist as well. Keeping it going here. Check into the game for Lakota Tech. It's going to be number 31, Riley Janice, checking in. Janice. Back over. Looking to drive. Around him has it. Swings it back over to Janice. Picked up by Strayhead. Just some man-to-man defense being played out there. Driving. Pull-up jumper from long range. Not enough. Couldn't get that one to fall. Was number 25. Redis got that one. Elk Nation puts it up. Draws the contact. He's going to the line for 2. This is going to be Elk Nation's first time at the line here. That one was called on number 31. Riley Janice gets picked up on the foul. That one's good. There's a reason why we call him smooth, just like his jumper. 2 minutes and 40 seconds remaining here. The Braves now hold a double-digit lead. And they're all good. Knocking them both down was Levi Elk Nation. It was a big part of the win against the Timberlake Panthers last week. What a game that was. That's going to be a turnover. Last one to touch it was around him. Poked away, tried to save it, goes out of bounds. The Braves get the ball back here. Elk Nation's going to bring it down. Nice pick that time from Woods. Swings it corner 3. Vio! Smooth jumper. Neo knocks that one down from range after the assist from Elk Nation. 14-point lead here for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. Give you a little bit of a rundown for what's happening for KIPI 93.5 FM HD. For those that don't know, we will be having a game tomorrow. We will not be here for the home game, the first game of the postseason for the Lady Braves, as they'll be playing Crow Creek. It's looking like we'll be heading all the way down to Newell, South Dakota to watch the Irrigators defend home court against the Timberlake Panthers. Remember.
Or start a new business. Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union insurance agent today.
Generational success means different things to different people. But to us, it means seeing my daughter follow in my footsteps, keeping the farm in the family, just getting to do this every day. We're Agtegra Cooperative, and we're generationally successful.
Welcome back to the State Bank of Eagle Butte broadcast booth, proud sponsor of all Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves activities.
To take on the Battlers in Gettysburg, and then, of course, KIPI will be down in LaPlante, South Dakota this Friday to do the Thunderhawk and Tiger game. Yes, Dupree will be going down to the Thunderdome this Friday. Let's get back into Braves basketball, though. Johnson back over to Woods. Woods bounce pass inside, putting it up. And got the kind bounce to roll. That's going to be 2 for Straighthead. Nice assist that time from Woods. Janice back to Reddist. Over to Brewer. Lost his dribble, but he's able to recover. Great defense right there from Woods. Locking him down. He doesn't know where to go with it. He's going to give it back on over to Reddist. Straighthead's on him this time. Just kind of man-to-man. Throws it up and stolen by Johnson. In transition, Johnson, Elk Nation, extra pass inside to Vio, knocking that one down for 2. And that was all set up by number 23, ISO Austin Johnson, who was able to get the steal. Brewer, muscling up, kicks it back out. 3 from Reddist. Not enough. No dice. Rebounded by Woods. He gives it back on over to Elk Nation. Corner. Vio inside, Woods looking to muscle up, kicks it back out over to Vio. Vio back to Elk Nation, hand in the face, doesn't matter because he knocks that one down. Like I said, there's a reason why we call him smooth. It's because it's just like his jumper, assisted that time by Neo. Brewer, spin move. Picked up by Johnson, he's going to give it back over to Janice. Janice gives it back on over to Bowen. He's going to drive all the way to the cup with the layup. A little short that time. Couldn't get that one to fall. Rebounded by Elk Nation. In transition, back on over to Johnson, who got that one to go. ISO Johnson. Another 2 points that time. He has 7 in the quarter. Reddist back over to Janice. Nearly gets poked away. Kicks it back out. Stolen by Straighthead. All the way down court with the Hail Mary pass. Picked off by number 25, Bowen Redis. Takes that one away. Back over to Brewer. Lost his handle. Picked up by, who is that again? That's going to be Tarrant. Driving all the way to the cup with the layup with a crazy finisher right at the buzzer. Tarrant Redis got that one to go. As we jump into the final quarter, the second quarter of this game, the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves hold a lead 26-5 so far. Richard Palmer, Tarrant Redis are the only ones to put up some buckets for the Tatunka squad, Lakota Tech. And for the Braves, my oh my, they are playing with a lot of heart out there. A good time here.
Agtegra Cooperative.
There's a reason we call them hometowns. At home, everything feels a little bit easier, a little friendlier, and a lot less stressful. Home means a helping hand whenever you need it. It means a warm hello.
Welcome back to the State Bank of Eagle Butte broadcast booth, proud sponsor of all Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves activities.
Claymore, number 10, Jaden Blur, taken alive, and I do believe, is that Dame Time? I thought he wasn't in the game. Dame Time, all right. Damian Clowns checked into the game as well. Same crew, except Palmer's back in now. Back over to Claymore, inside of White. In and out, not enough, fighting for the rebound. Marshall pulls that one in, back on over to Clown. Can't get that one to fall, fighting for the rebound. That's going to be picked off by around him. All the way down court. Ooh, almost comes away with a steal that time was number 32, Claymore. Couldn't keep his handle on it as it goes out of bounds. Lakota Tech gets the ball back here. Inbounding, it's Janice. Gives it back over to Palmer. Looking to go up against Claymore here. Trying to muscle his way through. Got to the baseline. Reverse layup. No. Rebounded that time by Claymore. All the way down. It's going to be number 5. All right, Mr. White doing all night. Kobe White knocking that one down for 2. Around him, Brewer. Gives it back to around him. He's going to drive. Pull-up jumper from mid-range. Low short that time. Can't get that one to fall. Rebounded that time by Clown. Back over to Kobe. Jaden. Pull-up jumper, mid-range. In and out. Not enough. Couldn't find the bottom of the net. Palmer gets the rebound, throws it away. That's going to be White with a steal that time. Driving inside to Claymore. Up off the glass. Reverse layup. No. Saved by Marshall. Kicks it out. Dame time. Can't get that one to fall, but Marshall comes up out of nowhere once again. 2 rebounds in a row. Could not get anything to fall that time. But great job on the offensive boards. Brewer, stop it, pop it. Mid-range jumper. I know it's dang near almost 7 o'clock, but it seems like for Lakota Tech, the bank is still open for Brewer. Marshall inside, Claymore. Bounce pass. Was trying to get a little entry pass inside to Kobe White from an easy 2 in the post. A little too much mustard on that one as it goes out of bounds. Turnover. Lakota Tech gets the ball back here. Around him, Redist driving, puts it up, draws the contact. Redist is going to the line for 2. I do believe that's going to be called on Clown. 28-7 with 6 minutes and 9 seconds remaining here in the half. At the line here, it's going to be number 25, Bowen Redist. First time at the line for him tonight. Short, not enough. He has one more. As I said, a lot of teams out there this season in the South Dakota regions have all been having their growing pains. But the main thing about most of that is they just have a really young team, such as Lakota Tech here. But they got a bright spot with number 32. Palmer pulls down the rebound. Saved by Janice. Nearly gets picked out by Clown. Poked away. Out of bounds. That's going to be a turnover. Richard Palmer, 3 points, 3 rebounds. White to Clown. 6 minutes here. Clown's going to drive, zigzagging. Inside to Claymore, puts it up off the glass. No, but White's there to pick it up and put it back, but he can't get the shot to fall, but he does draw the contact. Number 5, Kobe White is going to the line for 2. That time it's going to be called on number 24. Reese around him. That one's up. Kicks to the front of the lip of the rim. Could not get that one to go in. Do not fret, Braves fans, though, as he has a one mo. Checking into the game for Lakota Tech. It's going to be number 40, Daniel Crazy Thunder checks in, as well as number 3, Terrence Redist. That one's good. 1 for 2 for Kobe. Palmer, stuck, gets it on over to Brewer. Marshall, playing face-up defense out there. Nearly lost his ankles that time, but he's able to recover. Smooth move, back on over to Brewer. Kicks it back over. Redden has it. Redist has it. Driving, picked off. That was going to be a travel. Turnover called on Lakota Tech. The Braves get the ball back here. 5 minutes remaining, 29-7. Clown inside to White, kicks it back over to Marshall. Marshall back to Clown, swings it back to Taken Alive. Behind the arc, back over to Claymore. Inside to White. There it is. Has it off to Clown. Short. Can't get that one to fall. Another rebound that time from Marshall. Kicks it over. White going to the jumper. Little fader, or a little floater, I should say. Saves it. Back out. Corner 3. Can't get it to fall. Another rebound from Marty Marshall, and he's going to drive a little layup. No. 3 chances from the Braves. Nothing falling, but still, what a way to show out on the offensive boards out there by grabbing 3 in a row. Marty Marshall, he's only played about 3 minutes in this game here, and he already has 6 rebounds. talking about making the most of your minutes. Around him, picked up by Marshall. Full court once again. Behind the back, spins it. Marty Marshall pokes it out, and that's going to be called as a jump ball. Great defense from the junior, number 4, Marty Marshall. Jump ball, so it's going to be going back on over to Lakota Tech. The next jump ball will be in favor of the Braves. Brewer behind the arc. Just testing the waters, poked away. Clown with the steal. Back over to White, finds a lane, puts it up and puts it down. Kobe White knocking that one down after the assist from Clown and the steal. Brewer hands it back on over to Reddist. Driving up to the cup with a smooth layup. It's number 3, Terrence Reddist. He's got a smooth layup. That's going to be a 3. Kobe's filling it out there. Yummy for Kobe White, knocking that one down from range after the assist from Claymore. Brewer poked away. That's going to be stolen by Marshall. Stolen back by Crazy Thunder. And that's going to be called as a reach-in foul. Called on, who got called that time? Kobe White's picking up his foul that time. Marty Marshall was able to get the steal, but comes up out of nowhere. It's number 40, Daniel Crazy Thunder, who gets the steal once again. Inbound play coming the way. We got it back on over to Palmer. Poked away. Another steal by Clown. Inside pass over to White. White going all the way to the cup with a dunk. Knocking that one down. Assisted by Clown. Just imagine how much work that young man will be putting in the offseason. Kobe White's going to be soaring through the clouds next year. Exciting stuff for the Braves. Oh, my, oh, my. As I said, for KIPI 93.5, first of all, I do want to thank everybody out there for tuning in. And, of course, sending a shout-out on over to GoBraves.live, working together throughout the entirety of the season for our Braves. You got to love it. But, of course, remember, tomorrow we are not going to be doing the Eagle Butte game. We are going to be heading all the way down to Newell, South Dakota to watch the Irrigators try to defend home court against the Panthers. That loss against the Panthers kind of left a little sour taste in the Irrigators' mouth. Let's see if the Panthers are able to win their next rematch here. Because the next game is for all the marbles. You win it, you're going to move on. Thing is, though, for the Panthers or the Irrigators, whoever wins has to go up against the Lady Ranchers. For those that don't know, the Lady Ranchers are on the season with a record of 19 wins and only 1 loss. Out of bounds, turnover. Palmer lost it that time. The Braves get it inbound here. 3 minutes and 19 seconds remaining, 36-9. The Braves are rolling through this one. That's going to be a holding. Holding called on Lakota Tech. That's going to be number 25, picking up his first foul of the game here. Reddist. White back on over to Clown. Swings it to Claymore. Driving, finds a lane. Hop step off the glass. No, but Kobe White's able to recover and puts it up back in. Cleanup crew on the inside. Kobe White picked off. Taken alive with a steal this time. Blur. Looking to go the full length of the court. Slowing down at the arc. No, he's going to kick it into overdrive. Inside, back over to Claymore. That's good. Nice assist from Taken Alive. He's able to set that one up. Redis, corner, 3 around him. Cannot get that one to fall. Claymore with the rebound. Gives it back on over to Clown. Clown's going to drive. Finds an open lane, back on over to White, fakes the pass, inside to Marshall. Marshall with a little hezzy that time, no dice, but Kobe's down there to pick up all the boards, gives it back to Claymore. No foul was called. Finally, that's going to be picked off by Palmer. Palmer was trying to bomb it down court, but Claymore said, nah, you can just inbound the ball right there. Palmer has it here. Full court press coming from the Braves. Palmer gives it up to Redis, who lost his handle. That's going to be a turnover for Lakota Tech. The Braves get the ball back here. Inbound play coming from Clown. So far, the entire Brave squad has been putting up all kinds of numbers. Everybody is getting their fair share of touches. Inside back over to Claymore. Post magic. In and out. No. Grabs his own rebound. Can't get that one to fall neither, but Marshall pulls down another rebound. Clown inside back over to White. Clean layup. He can do it all night. All right, Mr. White. Kobe White knocking that one down after the assist from Clown. Marty Marshall, 8 rebounds. Lakota Tech lost the ball. That was going to be a turnover. So Clown is going to inbound back on over. White sets the 3 up off the front lip of the rim. Could not get that one to go in. Around him with the rebound back over to Redist. Picked off. Taken alive, nearly takes that one away. Great defense being played down there on Redis. Redis has nowhere to go. He's in the corner. He's going to give it back on over to the other Redis, who can't get that shot to fall. A clean floater. No dice. Taken alive there. We got a foul called. That's going to be called on number 25, Bowen Redist. Checking back into the game, it's going to be number 34, Hunter Brewer. Pull-up jumper from Clown, not enough, but another rebound from Marshall. Sets it up, back over to Taking Alive, driving, fakes it, pull-up jumper, that's nothing but net. Jaden knocks that one down after the assist from Marty Marshall, keeping the possession alive, playing cleanup crew out there for the Braves. Redis swings it back on over to Brewer. Picked up by Marshall. Looking to drive all the way to the cup with the layup. Overshot that one. Could not get it to fall. That's going to be a rebound by Claymore. Going the full length of the court. Going up with the layup. Got the contact. Claymore is going to the line for 2. Looks like he may have picked a little bit of a bump out there. Seems like he's all right. Quick round of applause to number 32, Taj Claymore. A lot to look forward to for this young man. 1 steal, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 points for Taj. 58 seconds remaining, 44-9. The Braves are up. Claymore has a chance to knock him down. First time at the line. Let's see if he can hit him. First one, short. Kisses the front lip of the rim. Could not get that one to go in. We're going to keep it going here. Claymore is at the line. Pull up. That's good. Knocks that one down. 1 for 2. Claymore picked up a little bit of an injury out there, so we got a substitution. You got the fan favorite, number 34, Sylvan McClain, checking into the game for the Braves here. Reach-in foul called on Taken Alive. Gotta love the hard-nosed defense out there, but you remember, you gotta kind of play it a little smart. Still, no one will ever knock you for playing some hard defense, I'll tell you that. It's better to get a foul than to be lazy on the defensive end, you know? Redis is gonna drive 3-on-3, looking to go the full length of the court, sets up, no, can't go anywhere with it. He's on the corner looking for help. Gives it back on over. Is that gonna be back to Redis? Yep, top of the key, back to Brewer. Sets his feet, inside, back to Redis. No, too much mustard on that one. Too much zounce as that kind of bounces off his hand and out of bounds. Clown all the way down to Marshall, wide open. Marty Marshall knocking that one down. Marty Marshall, 10 points, or 10 rebounds, I should say. Brewer, back to Palmer. Palmer's going to drive the full length of the court. Isolation, puts it up, draws the contact. Number 32, Richard Palmer III is going to the line for 2. Noompa, dose, whatever you want to call it. 1G plus 1. 18 seconds remaining here in the half. And we still got another half of basketball coming your way. That's up and that's in. Palmer knocks that one down. Palmer has 5 rebounds and 4 points, as well as a steal in this game. That one is also up and in, and knocking that one down. Palmer, Marshall, taking alive. Clown on the corner, swings it back on over to Kobe. Kobe is going to drive all the way to the cup with the layup and knocks that one in. Kobe White. What a shot that time from Brewer. That guy must be the quarterback for Lakota Tech. That guy got an arm on him. Hit the top of the roof here in the Braves gym. Believe it or not, I'll swear to you. Clown, 2 seconds. White from a long range. No. Brewers trying to take down the speakers. Oh, man. Oh, what a fun half of basketball. The Braves, 49. The Tatanka team. Lakota Tech, 11. 49-11. Remember, the Braves also have one more home game, and I do believe that's going to be on Friday. So show up and show out to support your Braves for the final game of the season on the regular season. We're talking about the postseason for the boys teams. That'll be kind of tallied and marked up this Friday. So be sure to tune in to KIP at 93.5, and we will let you know. But hey, we'll be right back as we go to break for just a little while.
How you doing? It means shorter wait times and more personalized care. Horizon Health knows what makes your hometown special because it's ours too. Schedule a checkup today at horizonhealthcare.org.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
The Eagle Butte Co-op invites you to stop by their new hardware store to find DeWalt and Milwaukee power tool lines, paint and painting products, bolts, hardware, and more. Their auto shop has your automotive needs taken care of, offering oil changes, auto mechanics, wheel alignments, and tire changing. If you need feed, they have their own horse mix and other Purina feeds, cow cake, vet supplies, and horse tack with delivery service available. And the Co-op C-Store offers all the before and after game snacks with a full deli including pizza and chicken. The Eagle Butte Co-op, a proud sponsor of all Cheyenne-Eagle Butte sports and activities.
Welcome to Bowie Foods at Al's Oasis Plaza. My great-grandfather, Gus Bowie, opened the first store in 1905. I'm R.F. Bowie, the president of Bowie Foods. We aren't your typical store. You'll find everything you need for your family. You'll save money, and I promise you're going to enjoy your grocery shopping experience. We carry a lot of locally produced products and some things you just aren't going to find anywhere else. South Dakota owned, family owned, Bowie Foods.
Luce, Lucy, and Wreck Funeral Homes are your family-owned businesses ready to help you in your time of need. With businesses in Gettysburg, Fulton, Miller, Highmore, and they service Cheyenne River Reservation. Mandy and Tiffany are there to answer any questions and help you along. Luce, Lucy, and Wreck Funeral Homes proudly support all local sports and activities.
Pests don't wait, and neither should you. At Olson's Pest Technicians, we've been protecting homes and businesses for over 55 years. From bats in the attic to rodents in the walls, ants in the kitchen, termites underground, even swarms of mosquitoes. We've seen it all, and we handle it all. With expert technicians, ethical treatments, and service across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa, you can count on Olson's to get the job done right. Contact us today at Olson's Pest Technicians. Family-owned, community-trusted.
Most people don't think about their furnace until it's not working, but we do. At Pite Service Experts, we are trained to see what others miss. Airflow restrictions, pressure imbalances, heat exchanger flaws. That's how we catch little issues before they become cold nights and costly repairs. Because keeping your home warm takes more than just a toolbox. Our certified technicians will get your system running at peak condition. Call Pint Service Experts for our special $99 precision tune-up today. Call 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
Circle of Life Home Care is a Native American-specific home care agency providing a range of services on the Standing Rock, Cheyenne River, Pine Ridge, and Rosebud reservations. They're committed to providing culturally sensitive care to Native American populations throughout North Dakota and South Dakota on and off the reservation. Circle of Life takes great care in identifying the needs of our Native Americans and addressing their concerns with sensitivity and compassion. Circle of Life, honoring those we serve.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Vision Care is the place to go for new glasses. Our opticians are trained to style you with a frame that fits your face, so they look great and are comfortable all day long. Based on the doctor's recommendation, we'll help you choose the lens features that will be best for how you do life. Plus, you might have fun too.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
College is where ideas come to life, where you'll find your pack. And at Northern State University, you'll leave the pack. It's part of the Northern experience, right here in Aberdeen, South Dakota. This is where the next generation of leaders thrive. Through world-class facilities, hands-on experiences, and generous scholarship opportunities to impact every part of who you're meant to be. Don't just earn a degree, shape your future and experience Northern.
The State Bank of Eagle Butte would like to wish all students of all schools a successful year of school and good luck in all your future endeavors. May this year be the best year ever. High school activities teach our young people many of the skills they will need later in adult life. Good luck once again, and wishing you the best for this school year. Thank you from all the employees here at the State Bank of Eagle Butte, where we are big enough to serve you and small enough to know you. Member FDIC.
Nestled on the Standing Rock, Sioux Nation, Great Willow Studio is a powerhouse in entertainment. Our unique, award-winning team offers ADR, film, and music production, collaborating with major studios across the world. Proudly operating by natives, for natives, by Great Willow, we support Standing Rock and Eagle Butte athletics and events. Experience top-tier production services with Great Willow Studio, a dedicated and influential force in the industry. Check out what the latest projects are at bygraywillow.com.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Generational success means different things to different people. But to us, it means seeing my daughter follow in my footsteps. keeping the farm in the family. Just getting to do this every day. We're Agtegra Cooperative, and we're generationally successful. That's who we are. Agtegra Cooperative.
There's a reason we call them hometowns. At home, everything feels a little bit easier, a little friendlier, and a lot less stressful. Home means a helping hand whenever you need it. It means a warm hello and a how you doing. It means shorter wait times and more personalized care. Horizon Health knows what makes your hometown special because it's ours too. Schedule a checkup today at horizonhealthcare.org.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota.
Back to the State Bank of Eagle Butte broadcast booth, proud sponsor of all Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves activities.
Welcome back, everybody, a part of the Cheyenne River area or wherever you are tuned in from. You are listening to KIP at 93.5, or you may be watching on GoBraves.live. Either or, you are watching a great game right here, the home of the Braves in Eagle Butte, South Dakota. As we enter into the final half of play, 49-11, as the Braves come out to a big-time lead in this one against Lakota Tech. The starters are back out there. Elk Nation fakes it, kicks it back out to Vio, driving inside, straight head, wide open, couldn't get it to fall, kicks it back over to Woods, steps out behind the arc, up top to Vio, nearly gets picked off, doesn't matter as he goes up with the layup, gets the contact. Vio is going to the line for two. And it's going to be a shooting foul on, who got that one? Number 24, around him. Got called for the foul that time. So far for the Braves, everybody has been putting up points, rebounds, steals, whatever. You name it. The Braves have been playing a great brand of team basketball. I love to see it. Some good stuff out there from the Braves. The first one was no good from Vio, but he got one more. Got the bounce to roll his away. Vio knocks down that one. 9 points in the game for him. Around him. Trying to get around him, but he has to go up against ISO. Gets it back to Palmer. Hat in the face, puts up the three. No. Rebounded that side by Johnson. ISO back to Elk Nation. Looking to drive. Goes up, kicks it back out. Johnson, corner three. That's good. Nothing but net from Austin ISO Johnson. Nice extra pass right there from Elk Nation, picking up his 5th assist tonight. Palmer. Isolation himself. Gets it back on over. Excuse me. Oh, my goodness. Around him. Power dribble. Had to throw up the crazy circus shot that time. No dice on that one. Johnson pulls that one in. 5 rebounds for him. Gives it back to Elk Nation. Going up to the cup. Inside pass over to straight head. That's good. Elk Nation setting up for his teammates. That's something you love to see. A Janice underneath puts it up. No. No dice. That's going to be rebounded by Strayhead. Gives it all the way back up to Elk Nation. Inside back to that Vio. Throws it away. Brewer with the steal this time. In transition. Sets his feet behind the arc. Puts it up. No. A little short that time. Rebounded by Elk Nation. He's got the full length of the court. He's going to be wide open from a way outside. No, but Strayhead's able to recover. Gives it back to Elk Nation. Kicks it back over to Johnson. Let's see. Heat check. Not enough. Couldn't get that one to fall, but Elk Nation's able to recover. Put back from Elk Nation. Around him. Spins around him. Put him in the blender, young man. Number 24, Reese. Around him. Spins around him. Put Elk Nation. Elk Nation in the blender that time. Inside pass to Woods. Dub can't get that one, but it's going to be rebounded by Strayhead, who puts it back up and in. Strayhead, 8 points, 9 rebounds here tonight. Almost got the double-double. Brewer. Palmer. Corner three. As I said, for Lakota Tech, it may be a Monday afternoon, about 7 p.m., but the bank is still open for Lakota Tech. Johnson sets his feet, corner three. Long, no. Palmer pulls that one in, lost it, falls. Vio puts it back up and in. Great steal that time and great awareness from Johnson, able to set up his guy, Vio. Palmer, corner three, hand in the face, doesn't matter. Can't get that one to fall. Johnson with the rebound, pokes it inside. Vio resets back over to Elk Nation for beyond the arc, in and out, not enough. Can't get that one to fall neither. Biting. That's going to be number 25, Bowen Reddist, who went down underneath to try to go up for two. Couldn't get that one to fall, but he does draw the contact. So number 25, the freshman, Bowen Reddist, will be going to the line here for the first time tonight. That foul is going to be called on Dub. Nicholas Woods picks up the foul. First foul of the game for him. 4 minutes and 32 seconds remaining here in the third quarter, 61-16. Now it's a little short that time. He still has one more. Out there in the court for Lakota Tech, it's going to be number 24, Reese around him. Number 31, Riley Janice. Number 32, Richard Palmer III. And, of course, Hunter Brewer. Elk Nation driving baseline, kicks it back out on over inside. Straight head with a pretty layup that time. Great assist from Johnson to set up his guy. Reese around him. Looking to go around Elk Nation once again. Spin move, puts it up, blocked by Straighthead. Sent that one back. Woods, and that's good. Dub got that one to fall off the assist from Vio. And that all got set up by number 45, Destin Straighthead, who sent that one back. Brewer from behind the arc, calling for the play. Nearly gets picked off. Top of the key three, wide open. Puts it up, in and out. No, can't get that one to fall neither. Elk Nation, 5 rebounds tonight. Inside, Woods, wide open, up off the glass. That is smooth right there. Levi gets that one to go. He's just smooth. Setting up for his teammates. Around him, isolation against Elk Nation. Poked away. That's going to be stolen by Elk Nation. That's what happens whenever you try to go against ISO. Smooth, I should say. Top of the key three, in and out, no. Woods recovered, back out to Straighthead. Puts up the corner three, in and out. A little short that time. Couldn't get it to fall. Great stuff from the starters as they are going to be getting a little bit of a breather. Let's hear it for the starters tonight. Number 3, Levi. Smooth Elk Nation. If this is his final, I don't think it'll be his final minutes of the game so far, but if it were to be, he has 5 rebounds, 7 assists, 7 points, and 4 steals. What a game for Elk Nation. And, of course, Vio Neo has about how many points is that? 11 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds, and 3 steals. Dub, 4 rebounds, 6 points, 1 steal, 2 assists. ISO Johnson playing well out there, 10 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and 3 steals. And, of course, the big man down low, Destin Straighthead. He's already got a double-double. 1 steal, 1 block, 1 assist, 10 points, 10 rebounds. Checking into the game here, you're going to have number 30, that Dexton Dupree's. Number 34, Sylvan McLean. All right, Mr. White, let's get it all night. Kobe White, number 5. The Blur, taken alive. And, of course, number 1, Dame Time, Damian Clown. Into the game for Lakota Tech, it's going to be number 3. That's going to be Terrent Reddist, Brewer, Janice, Crazy Thunder, and Palmer. Janice, Palmer, driving up to the cup, goes up against McLean, got it to go, and 1. Palmer got the and 1 chance right here. That foul is going to be called on number 34. McLean going to get called for the foul that time. Palmer, smooth finish on the inside. This one's up. And that one's in. Got the toilet bowl roll to go for show as he added in one Mo and one Clown corner. Swings it inside, picked off, no, recovered by White. Nearly lost it that time, but he's able to recover. Gives it back over to Clown, who's going to drive here. Poked away, recovered, puts it up, puts it in. Catch him off balance, he's still going to knock it down. Dang time. Dupree's with the steal. Back on over to Taken Alive. Gets it up to White with a layup. Taken Alive setting up his guy, Kobe White. He now has 18 points in the night here. Brewer driving, stolen away by Clown in transition. Back on over to Kobe. Dunk it again, young man. No, but he still knocks it down in transition. How many points is that for that young man right there? Yeah, it's 20 points, number 5. All right, Mr. White, do it all night. You got 20. Pull-up jumper, Reddit. No, Reddist. Clown, rebound. Inside, poked off. Brewer with the steal that time. That's 2 steals for Brewer. Gives it up. Crazy Thunder's going to put it up. Block! Sending it back. It's Clown. Knocked that one back. Looked like number 31, number 40. Daniel Crazy Thunder was trying to go for an easy layup that time. Coming up out of nowhere was Dane Time, who sent that one back. McLean double-teamed here, poked away. He's going to recover. Kicks it back on over to Dupree's. Dupree's is going to drive it back to White. Picked off. That's going to be another steal by Brewer. Gives it up. Redis, reverse layup. Draws the contact. He's going to the line for 2. Number 3, Terrent Redis going to the line for 2. That foul is going to be called on McLean. Already McLean has the second foul here. 57 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. 73-79. You did not mishear that. That one's good, knocking that one down. As I said, a lot of teams out there are having growing pains, as a lot of the players that they have are all young. You got to know, high school basketball, these players are going to grow up. They're going to go on with their lives. And, of course, you got to reset from scratch, and that's what Lakota Tech's doing right here. And they got some great pieces. Back out to White. White back over to Clown. Clown inside to White. Inside, McLean fakes it, puts it up, and knocks it down. Sylvan McLean for 2. Assisted by White. Redis pushing it back over to Brewer. Inside back to Redis. Didn't expect the pass, but he's able to recover that one. Inside to Brewer. Muscling up. Caught, puts up a long range bomb. That's Bowen knocking that one down off of the assist from Hunter. Clown swings it. Dupree's inside to White, back to Clown. Clown got stuck right there. They're going to call it as a reach-in foul that time. It is a 30-point game, so we got a rolling shot clock. I do believe that's going to be the end of the third quarter here. 1, and that is it. Final quarter of play coming your way as the Braves hold a pretty good lead, 75-24. Remember, the Braves are going to have more chances to play at home, as they will be playing at home in their next game on Lower Brule. And remember, tomorrow, the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Lady Braves will be hosting the Crow Creek Lady Chieftains, and that'll be the first game of the postseason for our Braves. So good luck to the Braves. Unfortunately, KIPI, we're going to be heading down to Newell County. Yeah, down there where the Irrigators are. Newell, South Dakota. So we're going to be watching a great rematch between the Irrigators and the Panthers. That's going to be a good one. And then, of course, Lower Brule is going to be playing here once again against Cheyenne-Eagle Butte. Well, obviously. But instead of going to that one, we're going to get a twofer for the final game of the season. Because the final game of the season is going to be 2 of our Cheyenne River teams going head-to-head. That being the number 1 seed in Region 8B, the Dupree Tigers, taking on the Teoshpatopa Thunderhawks. After the Thunderhawks came away with a big-time win just the other day. Shout out to Dan Bowker. 20 rebounds in that game. And that's why he was our KIPI player of the game. All right, Lakota Tech gets the ball here. Redis back over to Palmer. Palmer's going to take it. Hand in the face. Doesn't matter. He knocks it down. Heat check, and he is hitting. Clown. He's rolling here. Dame Time fakes a three, gets it back on over to the corner here. Dexter Dupree's back over to himself. He's just going to keep it. Swings it back to White. Dupree's had an open shot that time. He doesn't play selfishly. I like that about him, and that is why he just gave it up to Dame Time. And Clown knocked that one down from range off of the assist from Dexton. Stolen away, Clown with the three and the steal. Sets up from behind the arc, heat check. In and out, nearly got that one to fall, but nearly does not count in the game of basketball, but still a great steal from Clown. Janice in the corner, gives it back over to Bowen, puts it up. No, McLean with a rebound. Dexter Dupree's recovers, back on over to Blur. Blur is gonna be caught that time. Jaden Taken Alive is gonna get hit with the charge. Kind of just pushed him over there. Mollywopped him. Said, no, I'm coming through here. This is my lane. I run cross country through this paint, so you better watch out. Palmer. McLean, one-on-one, doesn't matter. Oh, McLean with the block that time as White recovers, back all the way down to Dupree's. Oh, Palmer! Wraps that one up and sends it right back to the Braves. After the big-time block from McLean on one end, Palmer kind of had that as a grudge. Inside to White, easy 2 points that time from the inbound pass. All the way down to Bowen. McLean's going to put up the defense. No, but Janice is there to recover. Riley knocks that one down for two. 5 minutes remaining here. White finding a lane, back over